YouTuber. Today I'm just gonna do a video on how to make these septic lid. They're cement. Mine's broken off. There's a septic right there. I got it. This is old. It's an old cement lid that got broken off because they these pump guys went and pumped it out, and because it's old they shattered it. So today I'm trying to build one without costing an arm and a leg, because they charge, I think you can't even find those anymore, those lids. They're very hard to find. I can't find them anywhere. I built one before because it broke off last year, but there's a different method I built that might even be cheaper. So it looks like it's it's about 30, 31, 32. You can make it a little bigger, it's fine too. I think it's best if you make it bigger. So 32 is like about 16 radius circumference. So first thing you need to buy is find a place where you have a platform that's somewhat of a flat or level. So I got this right here, and I got these flower bed rings. Before I was using aluminum tape. You might want to cover it with some type of plastic barrier between the piece of wood underneath I got there. So I found these to be pretty good. It's kind of like preform. You kind of like preform it, you know. Bought 5 of these flower bed plant-based ring. They're slightly a little larger, but you gotta have them a little bit bigger than just be smaller. So you just essentially make a ring out of it, and the circumference of this you can adjust a little bit, but they're about 30, 35, 36, so it's perfect. Not quite perfect, but it's a good size for what I'm working with for my lid. So kind of like that. So measured it. Measure the inside. It's about 36, so a few inches more. So it's fine. The other one's about 32. This is probably the most, I think the guy quoted me close to $1,000 just to fix it, the lid, and add some of that riser on it, but it's ridiculous. So there's a form, so you got to make sure it's round. So where we're at now on the inside, yeah, about 36 and a half. Yeah, 36 and a half. So that's pretty round. So a few things you need. you got quick set cement or concrete mix, 60 pound each, about 5 of them. Yeah, I would say 5 is sufficient. We'll see how it goes, but put it as quick set, and then this is what I reinforce it with. Now, if you use to make just the preform like that, and you pour a quick set concrete, it may not hold. It might crack, just like the old one right there. Old one didn't have any types of reinforcement or rebar mesh in there, so it broke pretty easy. But it looks like it lasted for a long time, nevertheless. So I bought this one. I would lay underneath here, lay it inside, so it reinforces the concrete. This is just like $7. Each of these flower bed ring concrete is like $3. So this one, hardwire cloth, 4x4, and just a mesh to reinforce the cement. So make sure you surround it. And also, now those old ones, it didn't come with any types of handles, and they're a pain to get them out. And those guys that come and pry them up and crack them. So this is what I bought. These one I would, interlock them on the bottom there to make 2 handles, kind of like that, so that you can pick them up. So these are about $6 a piece. These are like U-bolts, secured on the bottom there. Once it set, you should be able to pick that up with pretty easy. So that's that. All right, guys. I'm gonna set these up, and we'll see the final product and essentially put it on the ground there. All right, thanks for watching. I will record the other video. So, all right. Now this is the kind of like little setup there. Since the wire mesh, it rolls a little bit, so I'm straightening out those 2 brake and those 2 handles right about there. I'm gonna basically do 2 mesh, one on the bottom and one on the potentially middle. So yeah. All right, let's see the finished product. It's kind of like set like that up. See, 2 handles, U-bolt, double mesh, a little bit of staple again, staple the bottom one. So it's ready to pour some cement on there. And it should stay fairly pretty good. So let's see the final product. All right, so I just poured some cement over, about 3 bags of those, and just truffle it so that it's it's level. Yeah, well, just let it sit and let it set. It's gonna be a little bit heavy. It looks like 60 pounds. Some water mix, about 150 pounds. Yeah, we'll see how it turns out. Let it set a couple days before you move it. All right, so this is already set. About 2 days. After I set it, so knock these form out. See how it looks. Still a little wet, but I say overall, yeah, let's let it dry. looks pretty good. It's pretty solid. So there it is. Probably let it sit for another 48 hours. Let it dry around the corner.